I'm Linda Eckert, and I will be your instructor for this course. I thought since we are in a virtual sense, it might be good for me to just go through some of the things that you need to understand for this course. So bear with me. Remember, I'm here to help you. So let's get started. First of all, we're going to look at this announcement. Very important in yellow here. There is a proctored cumulative exam for this course, which means you're going to have to select a testing site that can proctor the exam for you. And I think I might do a totally separate video on how to set that up, but it basically is fairly simple. We'll get into that in a little bit. You'll have an activity in the first session that will help you through that a bit. So just be very aware of that. I use announcements about once or twice a week. I mainly, if I want to get your attention, or if there's something really important, will send an email out. So make sure you check that email every day, just in case. When I send an email out, I'll also send a message out. Usually for announcements, I will do a summary and then what's coming up next. So there's a lot of communication in my classes. So make sure you check at least your email daily and into the course every other day. I try to hit all three areas so that wherever you check, you're going to find out anything that's really important. So to begin this course, you want to go up to Course Information, up in the upper left-hand corner. And once you select that, you're going to find My Information. You're going to find My Supervisor's Information. You are going to find online learning support for the Lafayette area. You're going to find the Disabilities Support Contact for the Lafayette area. So if anybody needs assistance in that area, these would be the people to call. There's also a Student Resources on this page that will help you just answer questions about how-to videos on technology support. And then you have the syllabus. So open up that syllabus and read it. Please email me with anything that's confusing about it or anything. So read the syllabus very carefully. Again, email me or message me with any questions that you have on there. In there you're going to find out points, you're going to find out drop dates, you're going to find just general information about the course. And then we have the course calendar, and this is your Bible. This tells when things are due and what those things are. So we're going to be doing 2 sessions per week, so it's a fast-paced course, so stay on top of it. I've tried to color code for each session 1 and 2 are in week 1, and the due dates are 6/12. Now, it gets a little bit confusing because of discussion boards. These discussion boards are due Monday, or are due Sunday. Oh, let's start all over again. The initial post for the discussion boards are due Friday. The responses, if any are required, are due Monday, the following Monday. So that's a little bit confusing as you go through this, and I try to mark all of those. First couple of weeks, I'm going to be really very loose about getting the due dates for your discussion boards correct, because it can be confusing. Please note, first week, 2 sessions or 2 sessions in Blackboard. Second week, you have 2 sessions in Blackboard plus a test. So, as I said, it moves really, really fast. So, print this one out, mark it off as you go through all of these, and realize that you're doing a double course almost. This is like doing 2 courses at once, so it's very, very fast-paced. So this is your Bible. You can print this off using this right here. It's a Word file, so that will allow you to print without having any formatting issues. If you go on down to the bottom, there's a student guide for Connect that's going to show you how to set up and get to Connect, which is where all of our software is. And then here's a link to the ebook. You can also buy this book in a an inexpensive notebook type. If you're not fond of ebooks, I really would suggest that you just lay out I think they're like $10 at the bookstore, and it's a loose leaf book. But I think if you're not used to reading online, it might be the way to go. The other way to do this would be to have a tablet and be able to read your ebook with your tablet. And then this is the calendar for Blackboard. And that's the first, navigational things to go through here. We have resources down here, and you're going to find all kinds of links again. There's your ebook. There's your marketing projects we're going to be doing. There's a couple of videos. Here's the course rubrics. If you want to know more detail, here's your discussion board rubrics, your marketing part 1 rubrics, and marketing part 2 rubrics. So you'll find a lot of information in resources, which are very handy for you to have. And throughout the course there are links here. And then here is a way to get help with Connect if you have problems. So those are your resources. I use both messages and email, but please know that there's a difference between those two. Messages are just within Blackboard, and the only place you can access them is if you log into Blackboard. Email, you can email out of here, but you will not receive emails from within this. This email will go directly to your Ivy Tech email, so that you can answer it from there. I use email a lot. For you to get a hold of me using email, you can also just use your Ivy Tech email and come out of that system, or you can use All Instructors here, and that will send it directly to me. If it is something really important that you need an answer on right away, please use the email, because that will come directly to my phone, and I will be able to respond very quickly. So I'm going to wrap this up. This is part 1. The next thing we're going to look at is the class sessions, and then we will move on to the projects. So I hope this has helped get you straightened around a little bit. So we've looked at course information, and we've looked at resources, and I've explained messages and email to you. So hang on, there's a couple more to come.